So this is Fractal's first endeavor in producing gaming chairs. Actually, this is not an ordinary gaming chair, I would call this a hybrid chair. Something that is not a regular gaming chair, but not a classic office chair either. So let's see what it's about.
Looking for affordable Windows or Office keys? Look no further, I got you covered. Head over to scdkey.com, pick your Windows edition, use my discount code LE25 to get a 25% on any Windows or Office products. Once you complete your order, after a few seconds you will receive your code. In Windows, go to Settings, there should be an Activate Windows prompt at the bottom. Click that, enter your code and wait for Windows to finish activation. To check the activation status, use the command prompt with the command slmgr.vbs/xpr and you should receive a notification that the machine is permanently activated. Once again, use code LE25 at scdkey.com.
First of all, I missed the assembly. It's a pretty much straightforward, it actually comes halfway assembled. All you need to do is put wheels on a stand and top part on it and attach the backrest and armrest. That is pretty much it, it's like any other chair, so no fuss there. It comes in black or white colors, mesh, fabric or Alcantara material. Mine is black fabric version and I must say this is more dark grayish than black, and actually I love this color very much. So let's start from the backrest because this is the part that is responsible for your back. It has a narrow part in the shoulder area, not a classic bucket seat design but rather normal, which is good since bucket style seats tend to put strain here on your shoulders. There is a headrest cushion up top that can be positioned up or down, and if you press a little tiny button, I mean it's not a tiny button, it's a button on top of the backrest, it will just pop off, leaving two holes behind it. So you can't cover these up, and in case you don't want to use the headrest. Personally, I found that it is not in the way, it doesn't bother me at all and keeps your neck posture very straight. So just leave it there. The back side of the backrest has a plastic frame around it and a little part in the lumbar area which can go either up or down, but also front or back depending how much tension and lumbar support you want. I found out that for me personally, something like a third of possible range of movement is actually enough to keep me sitting in a correct position for a longer time. Here is a nice Fractal logo on the back of the chair as well. Before we move to the seat part itself, let me show you a little thing. When you sit in the chair, of course, you have a certain reclining motion. In case you want to or need to stay in that reclined position, on the left side of the seat there is a handle that, if pulled, will lock the backrest in that actual position when you recline. One thing to note here, when you recline, seat and backrest are moving together. Although they are the two separate parts, seat is slightly being tilted backwards as well. On the other side of the seat there are two levers or handles, since they are nicely integrated in the seat itself. One is for the height adjustment and it goes pretty high as well. It can support up to 150 kilos too. The other lever is for the seat movement front or backwards, since the seat itself is a bit shorter than on most chairs. I am not that tall person, and if it is moved all the way back, there is still space between the chair and my knees, I mean the back of my knees, so in some cases this might cause fatigue on your thighs, so adjusting the seat properly is advised. And this brings me to the issue I'm having with the same thing. It stays locked in certain position, but it seems like it has like a little wiggle room still there. So if I need to move the chair with my butt, of course, I mean, I have to do this, I can hear this part dangling, moving as well while still remaining in that locked position. It's like 1 centimeter or lesser of a movement, and it still makes some clang sound while doing so. So pretty annoying at times. The knob below the seat is used to adjust the tension of the backrest, so lefty loose, righty tighty, but oh boy, you need to turn it like 20 times before you even begin to feel some tension change. The seat itself is again not flat, but not bulgy on the side like most gaming chairs are. This is why I said that I feel this is a hybrid chair. It's comfy, material is maybe a bit on the stiffer side if you are used to mesh chairs, but this is again fabric model. Alcantara feels more softer as well as the mesh, But what I have seen and heard, fabric models feels most natural in terms of proper posture and prolonged comfort. Armrests are super comfortable, they are wide enough and can be of course moved up or down, sideways and front or back, and also tilted to the side too. I also have a little issue with them as well. I mean, I am here to show you everything good and everything bad about this chair as well. This is what I noticed. Sometimes if you want to push yourself away from the desk, they can be easily moved front or back since they are moved using like a clicky mechanism, which is super easy to move. Contrary to that, moving them side to side using a button on the side is too hard. Actually, the tilting is. This same button is made of metal and is using probably shorter than needed spring, which makes it rattle while you are moving or wiggling in the chair. Just something that I noticed. It annoys me from time to time. So moving the armrests up or down is done by pulling the levers on the side, and it is a smooth ride. Moving down the base of the wheels and wheels themselves, this is where this chair is extremely well built. Metal base with hollow casters which have rubber on them to prevent sliding of the harder surfaces and also to protect hardwood floors. These wheels are usually $100 extra add-on on most chairs, so Fractal including these as a stock option is amazing. I have been using it about a month now and I didn't want to make a review sooner since I wanted to see how it behaves in everyday usage. So here is what I found out. Backrest can be a bit stiffer only in case if you like to lean a lot and put your legs on the desk, if you are doing that shrimpy position. So this chair becomes so uncomfortable and unforgiving that you will have back pain for some time. But if you are using it like a normal person, sitting in position, in a normal position with normal leaning backwards, it's one of the best chairs in terms of comfort and keeping you in a proper sitting posture. I have been using it for a prolonged working sessions, editing videos and such without realizing that I have been sitting 2 or more hours straight in one go without the need to get up. All of this comfort and things it has to keep you sitting the way it was meant to be will set you back around 550 to 570 US dollars or euros. It is an investment, but it's a worthy one, especially if you are spending a lot of hours in front of the computer. The rattly armrests might be an annoyance, but I believe this can be fixed if you are willing and have nerves and time to open it and put a better spring in there. But again, if you pay 550 euros or dollars and more, you expect it to be extremely good. But I guess there is no such thing as a perfect product. This is just a little annoyance that I found out, so this and the seat that can be heard if you move the chair while still sitting. All in all, the comfort that it offers overshadows these little quirks. So thanks for watching, guys. Sub to the channel, like and share the video, and I'll see you in the next one. In case you have some questions, comments and such, please leave them down there. See you.